What are best practices for Python web routing in Flask? If you are curious about how to effectively manage web routing in Flask, you are in the right place. Let's break down some best practices that can help you create a smooth experience for users and developers alike. First, you will want to use the application route decorator to define your routes clearly. This decorator connects a specific URL pattern to a Python function. For example, using the decorator with a path like hello links it to a function that returns a greeting. Keeping your route definitions simple makes your code easier to read and follow. Next, think about how you organize your URL. Aim for meaningful and consistent URL that are easy for users to remember. Instead of using something like p or opt4, this not only helps users navigate your site but also improves your site's visibility on search engines. Dynamic URL components are another great feature in Flask. You can capture parts of the URL as variables using angle brackets. For instance, a route like /user/username allows you to create a single function that can handle multiple usernames. This reduces the amount of code you need to write. When it comes to HTTP methods, be explicit about which methods your routes should accept. By default, routes handle GET requests. If you need to support methods like post, put, or delete, specify them in the route decorator. This clarity can enhance security and prevent misuse. Using the URL for function is a smart practice for building URL and handling redirects. Instead of hard-coding URL, this function generates them based on the function name. This makes your application more maintainable and less prone to errors if routes change. For larger applications, consider grouping related routes using blueprints. Blueprints help you organize your routes and views, making your code modular and easier to manage. This is especially helpful as your application grows. Handling errors and redirects gracefully is also important. Implement error handlers for common HTTP errors like 404, which indicates a page was not found. Providing user-friendly messages can improve the overall experience. Redirects can guide users to the correct pages, making navigation smoother. Make sure each route path is unique to avoid conflicts. Overlapping routes can lead to unexpected behavior, where Flask might call the wrong function. Keeping routes distinct helps maintain order in your application. Each route function should have a clear responsibility. Whether it is rendering a template, returning JSON, or handling a from submission, keeping functions focused prevents confusion and makes your code cleaner. Lastly, document your routes. Adding comments or docstrings can explain what each route does, especially if the logic is complex. This practice can be beneficial for anyone who reads your code in the future. As a practical example, if you want to create a route that greets users by their name, you can define it like this. Add app route /hello/username. Def greet username. Return fhello username. This route captures the username from the URL and uses it in the response. By following these best practices, you will create Flask applications that are easier to read, maintain, and extend. This will lead to a better experience for users navigating your site.